welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. What did they tell their friends about you? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is this sea lion. All right, let me give you 360 view. All right, that is pile one for you. Pile number two is this absolutely adorable octopus. Alright, that is a 360 view of the octopus. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, alright? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the sea lion, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one, let's get into your oracle cards, alright? So these are going to be the advice later. So we've got imagine, we've got iron, we've got fire, we've got compassion, we've got curiosity, we've got faith, we've got wolf, and we've got scorpion. Okay. Alright, some intense energy is going on over here between you and your person. Pile one. I'm seeing this more to be your side and this to be more of your person's energy. You seem to be quite upset, pile one. You seem to be quite upset. This might have... like the no contact and or separation could have taken some time, like it might have occurred a long time ago. And so now there's some sort of curiosity between the two of you, wondering where you both are, where your mind is at. I am seeing this to be a little bit more of past energy. So right now, both of you, like I see that you cooled down a little bit and your person has taken the time to think about what's gone down between the two of you. I do see that when the no contact started out, you were quite hostile. I can also see, verbal arguments between the two of you. It's also possible that you might have said some harsh words to this person just before both of you went into no contact and or separation. There was definitely a lot of fire on your end. There was definitely a lot of intensity when it came to taking a stand for yourself with respect to this connection. When the no contact started out, on your person's end, it was more about, just taking time to breathe out from this connection. It's also possible that I would not be surprised if both of you initiated the no contact, all right? I'm not getting one specific person, so it's possible that both of you might have mutually agreed, or one person just never reached out and then the other never reached out as well, and so both of you went into no contact. That also could be a scenario that's coming through. With your person, it looks like they really struggled with the no contact when it started out, and frankly, it's taken them a lot of strength to move past whatever has happened between the two of you. Today, it looks like the energies are a little bit different. Today, it looks like time has passed. Both of you have taken the time to cool down. Both of you, are trying to look at things from each other's perspective. Both of you are trying to show compassion towards each other. So the energies that are coming out is a little bit more past energy that I'm feeling, given how it's playing with the other energies as well. And it's come to a point where both of you right now, you're curious to see if maybe things could actually get started out between the two of you again, given that you both have taken your time out, both of you have gone on your individual journeys. Like I said, I would not be surprised if a lot of time has passed and both of you might even be in different phases of your lives, living different versions of yourselves as well. Would not be surprised. It looks like at one point both of you did imagine like being together or being in a connection together. Both of you imagined that things would work out really, really well. And so right now it's possible that both of you might be thinking about those times that you imagined a future with each other and wondering, well, it didn't work out back then, but is it a possibility now? And so you're kind of looking forward and seeing, all right, there is a path ahead. I mean, maybe if I reached out to this person, I think that this is going on both sides, Palwan. So maybe one or both of you are feeling like maybe if I reached out to this person, there might be a possibility for reconciliation. There might be a possibility for us to kind of work on this and maybe try to go about things the way that we had imagined as well. I'm being called to see we have 3 coming out here, which is 7 plus 5, 12, 1 plus 2, 3. So a little bit of working together. That energy seems to be coming out, as well as 2 coming out. So that is more about, togetherness, balance, clarity between the two of you as well. So I think that right now there is a desire, there is definitely curiosity, but there's also a desire to see if maybe this time round things are going to be different. All right. So if that sounds like you and your person, Palwan, let's get into what do they tell their friends about you. What does Palwan's person tell their friends about Palwan, please? What does Palwan's person tell their friends about Palwan, please? I'll take that. I'll take that. I feel like going one more time, so I'm going to go one more time. Okay. So we've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got the 4 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Yes, I did get a lot of overthinking. Judgment, yes. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. All right, quite a lot of things that they do tell their friends about you, Palwan. I'm getting that they're very vocal about their thoughts. It's possible that when this no contact started out, your person was very, very closed off, didn't really want to tell people about what they were going through, all the hurt, all the pain that they were going through. But it looks like right now, the energy that your person has stepped into is very, very different, Palwan. I gotta tell you, because at one point, this person was not the kind of person to talk to their friends about it, which is why when I said, this person actually does talk about you quite a bit to their close friends, it might be a little bit surprising to you because I don't think that you expect that from this person. But no, I think that there are a lot of overthinking has happened on this person's end, that they can't keep it to themselves anymore and they have to talk to people about it. At least try to see where their head is at and where your head is at as well, and to see if what they're thinking and perceiving about this connection, is it really going to happen or is it just on their mind? So I do see that, and it's a little bit of a different message coming through, Palwan, that their close friends definitely know what's going on with you and this person. But people in general also seem to know where this person is at. So they might have been very obvious. They might not have explicitly told, but they might have been a little bit obvious that they're looking towards you and they're looking to maybe start something new with you. All right, so it looks like it's obvious to people, but what this person has told their close friends in particular is what I'm going to tell you right now. All right, so the first thing is your person is definitely looking to have a new beginning between the two of you. Like, they definitely want to start things, but they are not sure how to go about it. You know, with the Seven of Swords coming out with the Ace of Wands, I think that your person has been thinking about how to approach you, how to come back to this situation, whether they take a direct approach or do they just send you a message saying, hey, how are you? Because I don't think that the way things ended between the two of you, it might not have been a very explicit breaking down. So this person feels that even if they just say, hey, how are you? Even though their intention is to start things on a deeper level with you, but this person feels that even if they were to reach out with you, like with just a hey, it wouldn't, how do I say this? It's not that, one, it would be running away from dealing with what actually happened between the two of you, but this person also feels that given there was no breakdown of things technically that happened, like there was no outright of no contact or separation that both of you agreed upon, this person feels that maybe that could be a way that they approach, but they do agree and they do feel that it is a bit sneaky and it's not probably the best approach, but it is something that they are considering. All right, so basically the way that I see with this person telling their friends about you, it's more about running the ideas that they're having in their mind about you. All right, your person definitely sees a long-term future with you. Pile number one, given we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, like whatever both of you imagined to happen between the two of you, they do see it as a very real possibility. At least the versions of yourself that both of you are today, it looks like your person can see that, but they tend to overthink a lot about it and they tend to wonder if, you know, they're just being delusional about it, or is it actually true? Is it really that they're tapping into their intuition? Are they really aligning with their higher self? Or is it just, you know, their projections, and is it just wishful thinking? So there's a little bit of that back and forth that I see happening with your person, Pal One, and that's what they keep telling their friends. Like the common theme for all of you is that the reason why this person, who generally doesn't really talk about what they're going through and what their thoughts are, they're starting to tell their friends, or at least their close friends, the people that they trust, is because this has been a lot on this person's mind. And frankly, they just don't know where to go from here. And so it's kind of like they're seeking advice. So the way that I'm getting your entire spread, Pal One, is that your person's giving options like, should I do this? Should I do this? Or should I do this? Like, they're kind of coming up with different options and kind of bouncing it off of their friends and kind of understanding their opinion, their thoughts, and kind of seeing which direction to go to. All right, so there's definitely a lot of overthinking that's happening on your end, on your person's end. Funny I said your end, so you might also be tapping into this person's energy as well, Pal One. But your person does feel that maybe this time round there will be an opportunity for both of you to kind of have fun while grounding this connection, while kind of feeling that stability between the two of you. They do feel that other than, you know, the passion that is there between the two of you, they feel that there is kind of that pure joy and contentment and that very grounded feeling with each other that they want to explore again. Your person recognizes that there has been a transformation in them. So with the Knight of Wands coming out, I think that this is coming out more to be your person's past energy. So when your person showed up for this connection the first time around, or when it started out, it looks like they showed up with the more Knight of Wands energy, and your person is acknowledging that. All right, so maybe both of you were young when this connection started out, or maybe this person was a little bit immature when this connection started out and they just wanted to keep things surface level. They didn't really want commitment, they didn't really want to stabilize this connection, or they didn't really want to think about the future of this connection. It looks like they just wanted to have fun. But today your person acknowledges that there has been a growth in them, And today, what they want from life and what they want from connections is very, very different from their past version. So maybe time has passed, or things might have happened in your person's life where they've matured, like they've been through life experiences which have taught them to kind of grow up, basically. So your person today feels very grown up, which is, I think, why they're more comfortable sharing their thoughts with their close friends as well. The way that I see it is, today your person feels that they've gotten all aspects of their life figured out. They are very sure, they're very stable, they are commitment oriented. Today they have built a life for themselves that they're very proud of, and they can see you fitting into that life. And they know that at one point they didn't handle this connection in the best way possible, but today they feel confident to handle a connection that has this depth, as well as the future of this connection that both of you imagine. So today they feel ready for it. All right. And this is something that your person acknowledges, that at one point they just wanted to have fun and they didn't show up in this connection the way that it was meant to, or the way that they were supposed to, given the future that both of you imagined for yourselves. All right. Your person acknowledges, they see you definitely as a Queen of Swords. Gender doesn't matter, it's the energy that you're in. This person feels that maybe you might be a little bit closed off to them. They don't know how you're feeling. The Four of Pentacles is also about you, Pal 1. They don't know how you're feeling. It's possible that so much time has passed that maybe even though you're thinking of this person, you're not really showing it out about what you're feeling for this person, or maybe you've closed off. Like these are all thoughts that this person's having. Like this is how they're talking to their close friends. Like I don't know if Pal 1's closed off, or are they just projecting that they're happy, or is there someone else? Are they genuinely happy with their life? Are they content? Do they want me back? I don't know this. I can't read them. So there's a little bit of that energy that's going on with your person right now, and they genuinely can't read you. They don't know where you're at. But the way that I see it, given the energy that your person is in, I think that they will come forward despite not knowing where you're at, because I think that your person today feels that it is their responsibility to come forward, given that the breakdown of the connection happened because they were not ready at that time. And your person feels the need to at least tell you that they're ready. It doesn't matter where you are at and what you're feeling, what you're thinking, but they feel that you should know, and you need to have that information, basically. So whether you choose to move on, or whether you choose to reciprocate, this person is not focused on that right now. Right now it's more about, all right, how do I approach this person, or how do I convey my feelings? How do I tell them that I'm ready? How do I show them that I'm ready for the things that we imagined at some point together? All right, so that is what your person is telling their friends right now. All right, let's get into one advice for you, Pal 1, given, like, this person can't get a read on you, that is for sure. One advice for one, please. So I'm not able to get a read on you as well. I don't know where you're at. But given we have compassion coming out as, the common energy between the two of you, I think that you understand where this person is at, or where this person was at the time. And Seven of Wands, the World, Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, the Star, Nine of Cups. Okay, so Pal 1, advice for you is, it's going to take like 7. We've got 7 coming out twice. All right, so the thing is, if you have been feeling this connection with this person, all right, and it looks like you've not been able to let go of this connection. Would not be surprised if you both are soulmates of some kind. All right, take that as it resonates. But it looks like you're unable to shake off this connection. One thing that's important is, if you're choosing to move forward with this person, all right, take them for who they are today. Pal 1, all right? So that means, you know, understanding that there has been a transformation in this person, and take them for who they are today. Don't base your decisions on the person that they were before. Whether you choose to move forward with this person or you choose to move on, make that decision based on the person that they are today and not the person that they were at some point. Make the decision based on what you're feeling today and not what you were feeling at some point. And understand that either way, cycles are ending between the two of you, all right? So this person reaching out to you, this person coming forward with, you know, letting you know that they're ready, or letting you know that they want to maybe start things out with you, that's a very, very big indication that cycles are closing out between the two of you. So whatever pain or whatever phase that both of you were in, it's done, it's ending, all right? And so you have a choice whether you want to start a new cycle of being with them, or start a new cycle where both of you go your individual ways, but you don't really have any resentment or any ill feeling towards each other. Either way, take small steps, all right? Pal 1, whichever choice you make it based on who they are today, make it based on what you feel today, and either option that you choose, it's going to take time, all right, to start this new cycle or to enter this new cycle. It's going to take time. It's going to take baby steps as well, all right? So Pal 1, that is the advice coming out for you. Let me get you some more oracle cards, especially the timing one, all right? So we've got timing coming out, all right? I've got 3 cards for you. You can ask questions related to timing. You can ask 1, you can ask 2, you can ask 3, really up to you, all right? Take some time, pause this video if you have to, but especially with timing, please note that this is based on current energies. That is number 1. Number 2, if the card does not resonate, then don't force it to, all right? And if the card resonates, then yes, it's possibly for you, all right? Again, your intuition will always guide the way for you, all right? So I'm gonna give you a few seconds, Pal 1, and then I'm gonna open the cards, all right? All right, Pal 1, I'm gonna open the cards now, all right? So the first one, we have 2 weeks. The second one, we have Thursday. We have when you take care of yourself. So the first 2 seems to be self-explanatory. I'm not going to get into that. But the third one is when you take care of yourself. So maybe the energy of the connection or the energy of this person, maybe you've been tapping a little bit into that, and maybe things have been a little bit chaotic on your end. Maybe, you know, this connection has taken a toll on you as well. So maybe you've been neglecting yourself. That's also one more message that's coming through, you know, neglecting your needs, neglecting your desires, neglecting your belief system, neglecting your mental and emotional health. So whatever it is that you asked for, it looks like when you are intentionally taking care of yourself, that's when it will happen, all right? So these are the 3 timing cards that I do have for you. Let's get into other advice, and I do have small messages coming from your person as well. So the first one is, thank you for loving me, all right? There's definitely, you know, recognition that you had very, very strong feelings, or you loved this person. I mean, it is coming out. You loved this person even though they were not really living up to your expectations, or even though they were not really living up to their potential, I guess I would say, given that we've got a little bit of that immaturity coming up, a little bit of that just wanting a surface level connection and not wanting to go any deeper. Yeah, despite all of that, it looks like you truly gave to this connection and you loved this person for who they were on the inside, Pal 1, and your person thanks you for that. I admire your grace. So even though we did get the Scorpion coming out for you, Pal 1, I do see that even through the entire ordeal, you've held up your end. You've been very graceful to this person. You've been quite compassionate with this person, and they really admire that, all right? So those are the messages coming from your person there. Couple of advice cards coming out. So let's see. This one is I am in control. This one is supposed to be an affirmation from your higher self. That is what I intended it to be. We have 777 with miracles. All right, divine magic is supporting you. And we have pursue your dreams relentlessly. All right. So the way that I get I am in control is if you've been feeling a loss of control over either this connection or just life in general, Pal 1, this is actually a really good affirmation to help you at least intentionally feel that you are in control of your life, and frankly, you are in control of your life. All right, Pal number 1. With 777 miracles, the number could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but I would not be surprised if you are seeing 777 around you. But this one usually indicates miracles, and it looks like there is a miracle that is coming your way. Divine magic is supporting you, all right? That's just an additional information that wanted to come out. Then with pursue your dreams relentlessly, I feel that it might relate to this connection. It doesn't have to, Pal 1, but it looks like at one point you did dream something with this person, right? And so it might be helpful for you to maybe pause and see where you're at. Maybe, because there is an opportunity coming your way to move forward with this person, to pursue the dream that both of you once had. So of course, we've got the advice coming out as well that, make the decision based on where you are at today. But either way, Pal 1, I think this is just about, even dreams in general. Pursue them, all right? This is a little bit of a green light coming there for you. Alrighty, Pal 1, this is where I'll leave you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I just wanted to say I am really grateful for it. Pal 1, all right, take care. I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the octopus, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. So let's get into the oracle cards that I have for you. Okay, we'll keep these for later. Okay, so we have the Fates. We have Time to Go. We have Owl. We have Moth. We have Synergy. We have Cocoon. We have Bronze. We have Cedar. And we have Introspection. Okay. Let me put the cards here. All right. So again, this was intended to be a no contact and or separation situation, but with the Cocoon coming out, it's clear that yes, both of you have taken time to go within. Both of you have kind of understood that right now is not the best time for you both to interact with each other. The way that I'm getting it is, pile number 2, this could have been external circumstances interfering with your connection, given we have the Fates over here. I don't think that this was between the two of you. I think whatever it was external factors, and it really disrupted the synergy between the two of you. Both of you have really been struggling with whatever heavy energies have been interfering with this connection, and it looks like both of you are taking a time out from this connection or from each other just to kind of understand how to handle this situation better together. I'm seeing this more to be your person's energy and this to be more your energy. But in your pile particularly, pile 2, I feel that it could be interchanged as well, all right? So the way that I see it is, if you're the one having problems or something external that's been affecting this connection, then you would be the moth. But if your person is the one to be having like external circumstances that are interfering, then they would be the moth, all right? So it could be interchanged. For your pile in particular, I feel that it could be interchanged depending on your situation, depending on who is the person who's dealing with the external issues, all right? So I think for your pile in particular, I'll just say the moth and the owl, all right? So feel free to align yourself with whichever one you are, all right? So what's happening on the moth side is they are finding it really, really difficult right now to kind of evolve into someone who can handle whatever external circumstances are happening. So it looks like either the external circumstances are bigger than this person anticipated, or this person does not feel that they're good enough to handle those, all right? There is also a sense in this person to kind of protect you, or sorry, protect the owl, all right? But they know that either way, the owl is affected by this connection. The owl, on the other hand, is trying to find a logical and rational solution out of this. So it looks like the owl is very, very understanding of what the moth is going through. And at the same time, the owl is doing its best to come up with a solution that's going to benefit everyone. Whatever it is, it looks like there has been some sort of intervention, like divine intervention, okay? Because we've got the fates coming through. So on the owl's end, I think that there is a recognition that this is beyond one's control. And even though the owl is trying to look for logical and rational solutions, the owl also understands that certain times, especially when it comes to divine intervention, like this is a realization that's happening with the owl. But when it comes to divine intervention, sometimes you have to let things be. You have to allow whatever confusion, whatever chaos to be, even if like things are super murky, super chaotic, just, completely darkness filled. You have to just go through that energy. You have to allow that energy. And that's a little bit of, I guess, divine wisdom as well coming through to the owl, all right? Would not be surprised if the owl has some sort of guidance from either their spirit guides or, just even guidance from the universe as well. Would not be surprised if the owl is actually tapped into their intuition as well. On the moth side, they're struggling to have hope, but they feel that there needs to be, like they feel that they are responsible for what's gone down or what is going down. This looks like it's happening right now. And they don't like how that feels, Palteo. The moth does not like how that feels, because to them, it feels like it's an inadequacy of their abilities, and they don't like that. And so there's a lot of introspection that's going on, especially with the moth, about themselves, about why they're unable to handle this situation. The owl doesn't hold it against the moth, but the moth holds it against themselves, all right? And the owl is introspecting more about like why this is happening, like they're trying to understand like the hidden reason or what kind of alignment is this confusion bringing, whereas the moth is more about introspecting themselves and just wondering why they're not good enough to handle the situation. However, the realization that's happening on the owl side is that whatever's gone down and whatever the moth is unable to handle, it's not the moth's fault. It is because it was meant, that confusion was meant to happen so that something in the path, either in the moth's life or in this connection, clears the way for the two of them. All right, so there is an understanding of divine intervention on the owl side, but on the moth side, they're kind of taking it very, very personally right now. And I would not be surprised if it is the moth's journey to stop taking things like this so personally and stop taking it as a sign or as a measure of their personal capabilities. All right, so it might be the moth's personal journey to look up to themselves, to learn how to trust themselves, to believe in themselves a little bit more. All right, would not be surprised. But whatever it is, whatever is happening between the two of you, there's definitely been a lot of disruption to the synergy of the connection, and both of you seem to have gone within. More in particular, I see the moth. I mean, there's definitely you know, a lot of similarities there in terms of like cocoon and then the moth. Now, one final message that's coming through from the moth is they might be struggling to see themselves the way that the owl looks at them. And so this also could be part of the moth's process or journey to feel better about themselves as well. All right? So we've got 8 and 9 coming here in quick succession. So I think that this is part of the process for something. Pile number 2, and what that is not coming through to me. It seems to be that it is very, very individualistic. So there's a lot of you over here. So for some of you, this is how things were supposed to go to clear the way for your person's life, something in their life, so that they can get to alignment. For some of you, this is actually necessary, like whatever external circumstances or confusion there is that's affecting the synergy of this connection, it was meant to clear the path for both of you so that both of you can get into alignment together. All right, but there's definitely realization on the owl side. I will definitely give that. The moth, still getting there, not yet. All right, so if this sounds like you and your person, pile number 2, let's get into what are they telling their friends about you. All right, what is pile 2's person telling their friends about pile 2, please? What is pile 2's friends telling their friends? What is pile 2's person telling their friends about pile 2? Okay, I'll take that. Way too many. I'll take that. Okay. Okay. All right, we've got done. We've got 2 of Swords, we've got 4 of Wands, we've got Page of Cups, we've got 3 of Wands, we've got 9 of Swords, we've got Queen of Swords, we've got Page of Swords, and then feels like 3 of Wands is your central theme over there. All right, so what does your person tell their friends about you? So I definitely feel that it's just one person that this person confides in, and it's someone that they trust a lot. All right, now what they're saying about you is actually about the situation concerning the two of you. It's more so that than talking about you. All right, it's more so about how it's affecting this connection with you and how they're struggling with that situation. All right, so I'll get into it. Pile 2. So with the 2 of Swords coming out here with the 9 of Swords, I mean, it's pretty clear that your person is going through a lot in terms of like mental anguish, in terms of overthinking, in terms of anxiety, in terms of just, you know, not understanding where they're at with this situation and why it's affecting the two of you. Now, if you were the moth, all right, you resonated with the moth and it's your circumstances that are affecting this connection, your person is telling their friends or that friend, I think it's one person in particular, pal 2, that they see you in that energy. They see that you are truly, really in a mess, and it's really, really affecting, and they can't see you like that. All right. So it's going to be a little bit confusing for me to navigate this because there are two different scenarios coming through, but the messages are coming through. So I'll take my time with it. All right, pal 2. So that's one thing that's coming through. Now, if your person is the moth, all right, one thing that they're telling their friend is that they really want things to be stable between the two of you again. All right. They are understanding that you have been trying to give solutions. You have been being very supportive. You have been, wow, English grammar. I don't know where that went. Threw it out of the window, I guess. But no, with respect to your person, they see that you've been giving them solutions. They see that you've been trying to be, very calm and collected about the situation, but they understand that it's not been fair to you, and they really want to apologize to you, but they don't know how to bring about that stability right now. They don't know how to bring things back to the way that they were, and they're hoping that you don't hold it against them. Now, if you are, like, you resonate with the moth, then your person is telling their friend that they are trying to come up with solutions. They have been thinking a lot about how to help you, how to be there for you, how to make sure that you are just focused on your problem and you're not worrying about them. They want to provide a very stable atmosphere for you. They don't want to add to the confusion, to the chaos that you've been feeling. And I don't know, on everything on their end is like to protect you as much as they can. They know that they can't protect you from whatever's going on, but they don't want themselves to be something that you are worried about, though they know that you are probably worried about them as well. All right. Now, the third thing that your person is telling their friend, especially if they are the moth, is they want to come in with an apology. They want to tell you that they're really, really sorry for what they're putting you through. And as much as possible, they want to give you clarity about the situation, but because they themselves don't have clarity, it's difficult to do that. But at the same time, they at least want to talk to you about it, like whatever it is that they're thinking and feeling. So they kind of want to bring in clarity in that respect, even if both of you can't have clarity about the situation. Now, if you resonate with the moth, all right, your person wants to shower you with love, pile number 2, and they know that right now you are not in an energy to receive it, and they're okay with that. They just want to make you feel loved, to make you feel safe, to make you feel secure. And it's okay if you can't reciprocate that right now. They understand that you have to go into your shell, you have to be by yourself, and you are, in an energy where you can't. You're just so consumed by this that you can't. And they're okay with that. They're okay with waiting for you. They're okay with allowing you to do your thing and then come back when you're ready for them. And in the meantime, they want to keep doing little things for you to show you that, they're not angry with you, they're not upset with you, they still care about you, they still want something with you. So they will probably be showing you in little actions that, so that you feel good and you feel safe and secure. Now, whether you resonate with the moth or the owl, one common thing that your person is telling their friend is that this is going to take time, all right? And they're trying to be patient. For those of you where you resonate with the moth, your person is going to be waiting for you patiently, all right? For those of you where you resonate with the owl and your person's more of the moth, they are waiting a little bit impatiently for things to kind of come to a close, and they know that you are waiting patiently for it, and it does bother them, I will say. Pal 2, it does bother them that, you're being kind of sucked into their energy. That's the phrase that's coming through, all right? But they know that it's going to take time for things to shift, and they're just They're just watching things unfold right now. All right. So this is what they are telling their friend. It's one person in particular I'm getting very strongly for you, because a lot of it is the reason why I'm getting one friend in particular, and there's actually a reason for that. How to, even though this person might have a lot of people that they do confide into with other matters, but especially with this matter, if your person resonates with the moth, then it's that one person that they feel secure enough to confide into about their own insecurities. And if your person is the owl, this is one person that they feel confident enough to talk about the depth of your connection, as well as what you are going through, because they know that this person is not going to judge you and it's not going to judge them. All right. So I'm getting it's just one person that this person trusts above all. All right. Pile number 2. So let's get one advice for you in this situation. I'll get one advice for you if you're the moth and one advice for you if you're the owl. One advice for people who resonate with the moth energy, please. Okay. All right. And one advice for people who resonate with the owl energy, please. Okay. All right. Very, very straightforward messages coming through. So if you resonate with the moth energy, all right, take a look at the cup that's being offered to you, all right? It's easy to look at what's not going right. It's very, very easy to kind of be very sucked up into that energy. But Pile 2, there are things that are going well in your life right now. There are things that are actually working out for you. And a way to look at the situation, given we have the fates, I think that this connection, or whatever it is that you're going through, all right, it was meant to happen. There was divine intervention. So it's okay if it is chaotic right now. Trust the chaos. Trust the process that's unfolding. Trust whatever messiness that's happening right now. Trust that you are meant to go through this so that it clears the path ahead, either for your life in other aspects or for this connection, all right? So that's one way of looking at the situation that you are in. Time will tell you right now, all right? Just move through the chaos and be the calm in the chaos, all right? That is the most important thing. And trust that this was intended for something more or something better for your life, all right? Pile number 2. Now, if you resonate with the owl, truth is coming, all right? You will know why both of you are going through this, because you, as an extension of your person, are going through it as well, right? It's affecting your energy. So it looks like the truth will reveal, and it's actually the same thing that's coming through. Time is going to tell you why both of you were meant to go through this. And one more message that's coming through is you have to go through it, all right? There is no other way. You can't go around it. You have to go through it, and once you go through it, everything will clear. Like, the answers are coming, all right? That is the message, and that is the advice for you. So however you've been handling this situation, if you are the owl or you resonate with the owl energy, it looks like you've been actually doing a good job there, all right? So it looks like the answers are coming very soon, all right? We've got the Judgment coming out. Let's get into more oracle cards for you, Pile 2. So I've got 3 timing cards over here, all right? Take your time. See, think about 1 or 2 or 3 questions that you have regarding timing. But with timing, I want to say they are dependent on the current energies. Be careful about that. Number 2, I do want to say, if it does not resonate, don't force it to. And if it resonates, then yes, always listen to your intuition about it, all right? So I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about your question or questions, and then I shall open the cards. Alrighty, Pile 2, I'm going to open the cards, all right? 3 weeks, September, when you choose yourself. All right, so I think these two are pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go into depth about it, but what about this? Let's talk about this. So when you choose yourself, so whether you align with the moth or whether you align with the owl, it looks like there is an element of what you're asking for where you need to choose yourself. What does choosing yourself mean? It means to protect your energy. It means to take a deep look at where you're at. What are your needs? What are your desires? What are your wants? What are your belief systems? How do you align better with that? All right, in this situation, how do you prioritize your needs, your wellness, your well-being as well? All right, and so when you choose yourself, that's when whatever it is that you asked for will happen. All right, or whatever it is that you asked about. Funny, I said asked for. Okay, that might be significant for someone. So we've got messages coming in from your person. I've got two of them. You brighten my darkest days. Beautiful message coming through. I appreciate your support. Beautiful energies coming through there. All right, I think it really ties up well with the reading as well, especially if you resonated more with the owl. I think that your person is very, very appreciative of how strong a support system you've been for them. This, I intended it to be affirmations coming through from your higher self. I am abundant. We've got 888 with manifestation. Your desires are manifesting rapidly. Beautiful. And we have, oh wow, prioritize your self-improvement. I think that ties in very well with when you choose yourself. So this might be significant to someone. I am abundant. This is for those of you, I believe, if you chose or you felt more connected to the moth energy. I think that if you are struggling to feel abundant, this might be a good affirmation. And this might be a message coming through from your higher self that you are abundant. You just need to believe it, all right? We also got the Four of Cups coming out as advice for you, so I think it ties in very well with that. Now with 8888, whether you resonate with the moth energy or you resonate with the owl energy, I think this is a message for all of you that you are manifesting something beautiful for yourself. And whatever is happening right now, even though it's chaos and confusion, it is part of how whatever it is that you're desiring is actually manifesting for you. All right, it looks like certain things have to be cleared out from your path. We had time to let go too, right? So it looks like certain things have to be cleared out for your manifestations to actually come through, and it says rapidly. So that's why I think there's a lot of chaos and confusion right now. So trust that whatever it is that both of you are going through right now, you're actually in manifesting energies. All right, 8888 could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but that was the angel number that wanted to come out for your reading. All right, pile number 2, this is where I'll leave you today. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I just wanted to say I'm really grateful for it. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. And pile 2, I wish both of you the most peaceful outcome in this situation. Take care of yourself, all right? And I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.